Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the Corsair Summer Tour 2013 playoffs. I'm LD, your host. I'll be joined today by Piri and Flex for Game 1, and then most likely by Merlini for Games 2 and 3. It was supposed to be Merlini for the full series, but Piri hijacked it. He said, LD, it's been too long. You and me are going on a date. We're casting together. So with that being said, guys, we'll hop inside the draft. It's Game 1 of a best of 3. Mouse Sports versus Fnatic.EU. And Kawa is back in the studio, so the production should hopefully be a whole lot smoother. Of course, winner of this match will move along into the winner bracket, round number 2. The loser will drop down to the loser's bracket. It's a double elimination format. Before I let Pyrian speak, I do want to say, head over to gc.corsair.com. That is where you can find out about some Dota TV ticket giveaways, as well as a computer giveaway. Enter for your chance to win today. gc.corsair.com. All right, Pyrian, my man, how you doing?
Am I allowed to speak now?
Yes, I've released the muzzle. How are you?
Whew, I was just waiting for a long time. Yeah, I'm doing great, dude. Hello, shout out to Kawa. Hello, dude. How are you? Yeah, it's good to be back. It's been a while since I cast with you, man.
It's been a while since I've spoken with you either. We're in this Skype group, all the cool kids, and well, me and Pyrian, we don't talk too much anymore. So
I call it the inner circle,
yes.
But I'm sure there are lots of inner circles that consider themselves the inner circle.
It's our circle of trust.
Many.
It's our circle of trust, but once you start the circle of trust, it never ends.
Yeah, man. I check it all the time.
Yes. So, all right, draft underway now, Pyrian. Mouse Sports versus Fnatic.EU. Of course, these two teams, we saw them was it just yesterday or 2 days ago, I guess, on Sunday, for the EMS 1 or not for the grand finals, but for the playoffs. Mouse Sports made it all the way. They took first place. Fnatic got knocked out by EG in the semifinals. So you got to figure Fnatic maybe a little bit peeved, maybe a little bit out for blood here.
Out for revenge, maybe, yeah. But I mean, I really like Mouse Sports. I think they're looking stronger and stronger and stronger. Since qualifying, they've looked stronger and stronger. So, yeah, I'm excited to see them. We are missing Black, aren't we? And I'm just a little confused. I'm guessing they're going to do the draft and then maybe we'll go back and start again or something like that?
I believe that was the discussion is. We'll do the draft. Mouse said
he was going to be 5 or 10 minutes. They'll save some time, get the draft done, and then we'll come back into the game.
Aye, maybe.
Yeah. That's it.
So for Fnatic, they love to run their dual core lineups. They're going to start off with a Lifestealer pick, and Mouse Sports getting some good heroes to deal with Lifestealer early. Bane, who's got the lockdown for him. You can obviously grip him. You can enfeeble him. Even through Rage, it'll still affect him. And Puck, who's an elusive, annoying hero for Lifestealer to try and kill. Also, Fata Puck. This guy is a beast on Puck. He's really made a name for himself lately, and dare I say it, he's playing almost as good as Denley is on that hero.
Oh, wow. He's a real skill shot hero, I think. A good Puck player is that's something to see. Some heroes, you just push a button and it works, like Warlock or something. But Puck is one of those skill shot players. I like to see good Pucks. A good pucking once in a while.
A good pucking. Everybody needs a good pucking now and then. It's just how humans operate. As for Mouse Sports, they ban out some of those solo mids that can dominate the TA, particularly, or rather the Puck. They ban out the TA here, something that gives the Puck a lot of trouble in the mid game, and also just a secondary core for Fnatic. As I mentioned, they love to run at least 2 kind of carries here that scale well. There is still a Storm Spirit available. He's a little bit weak to Puck and Bane, but it is one of Hani's signature heroes. Oh god, here it goes. We're going to see the Vandal answer from Mouse Sports, but I'm very curious to see how Fnatic looks to respond to this, because I feel like something like a Storm might be in the offing.
Oh man.
Fight the power. Fight the PL.
Okay, I'll fight. Yeah, I like Mouse Sports a lot. I was kind of rooting for them, but now they've done something terrible.
They've gone full PL.
They have gone full PL. It's ugly. It's very ugly.
Black's not even in the game, so he'll claim innocence. But
well, this is the thing. Maybe they're going 4v5, and they'll just say, you know what? One of us can handle PL if you just put him on shared control. It's that easy. Maybe that's the plan.
Yeah. Right-click the creeps, get all the gold, then get all the towers, then get all the racks, and then the game's over. So.
Exactly.
As for Fnatic, there's two main ways to deal with the PL. One is to just try and gank the crap out of him. The other way is just to push him down. So they're going to go for the Dragon Knight. So it looks more like a pushing option, but we'll have to see if they go for that third core. A Naga Siren is actually would have been a decent choice against PL. Riptide gives you a lot of AoE through the mid game. It's also just a good 5-man hero, but mouz are going to snap it up, so they secure, well, a very annoying tri-lane. Now they've got another way to deal with Lifestealer, the ensnare that goes through Rage. And they also have the sleep, so, well, if Lifestealer rages and you sleep, then he's suddenly 1v5.
Yeah, geez, they've got a pretty annoying team actually. It's like is Lifestealer really that much of a problem? You need to do all these picks for him still. Do you think? I mean, don't you think PL is a bigger problem than Lifestealer in this game?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is for mouse sports, the only way with their lineup, right, they can go really late game. So all they need to do is avoid getting overrun early, and Lifestealer's that hero that if he gets a little bit out of control, he's the one that could snowball super hard. So
Yeah.
also, Naga's just a good stalling hero because you have Son of the Siren.
So what's the deal with the DK pick? What are they thinking here, Fnatic?
Well, like I was saying, very strong pushing hero in the mid game. A hero that doesn't need a lot of items to just go and fight. And when you have a Lifestealer and a Dragon Knight, they both do a decent amount of damage. They're both super tanky, and
Yeah.
so mouse sports they have a lot of single target lockdown right now, like things like Sleep, Enfeeble, the Bane Ultimate, and now the Naga Siren Net. They don't have that much AoE lockdown, and what they do have is from Puck, and Rage will prevent you from being Dream Coiled or silenced, as well as a BKB from Dragon Knight. If he goes for that in the mid game, mouse are going to have two high priority targets. They'll have to lock down both. So getting multiple cores here, as well as just getting strong frontline heroes that can push early.
Interesting. Okay, well, we'll see how that plays out, eh?
You've all the passion has just been drained out of your corpse. I feel like I've watched a vampire like devour P-Flax because he sees the PL pick and then he's like, I don't want to cast this game anymore, but I'm stuck in the caster chair.
I mean, I was kind of like, obviously, when you play in the public level, you get more fun heroes, and Lifesteal and PL are not fun heroes to watch, I don't think. But anyway, Nature's Prophet is kind of a fun hero to watch. Like they Clockwork, I like watching Clockwork. Wisp makes things fun. Batrider, of course, but I'm glad they banned Lone Druid and Weaver. God, I hate those two. It's so boring. My God. Let's see what the last picks. The last picks are always when it livens things up a little bit.
Well, you're just a killjoy today. Jesus.
PL
PL sucks. Weaver sucks.
Oh God. You haven't played as much as me lately, LD. That's the thing. You're not embittered.
Yeah. I played a lot yesterday, but I went full Blitz Dota. I picked Storm like 10 games in a row. The beautiful thing about Storm is you don't really have to care about your team too much. So
yeah, it's true.
Having
played a lot with Blitz, I guarantee you, he definitely doesn't care too much about his team.
I understand him on a very personal level much better now. He just doesn't care about anyone except himself. That's why he plays Storm every game.
Absolutely.
And now I'm going the same direction. Yeah. Screw the world. Mouse sports, so they'll go back for a gyrocopter here. This is a very greedy lineup. Their support heroes, Bane and Naga, really want level 6. They've got a Gyro and a Phantom Lancer. I mean, they have, obviously, plenty of late game between Gyro and PL. And then Puck, a solo mid, who needs a decent amount of farm, doesn't need to get a Blink Dagger. That is a super greedy lineup. At the same time, Fnatic's is pretty greedy, too. They have the Lifesteal, Dragon Knight, Prophet. All these heroes who want farm and levels and aren't the most aggressive in the early to mid game, but wow. Fnatic will round things out with a Windrunner, so they go back for more of a stable laner, and it looks like we're going to have that remake now.
Okay, yeah, so the remake, and hopefully Black will be here this time.
I'm trying to figure out. I guess they're looking to send the Gyro as one of their 2 solos. Probably Gyrocopter 1v1 against Nature's Prophet, Puck mid, and then a PL. It could even be a PL aggressive tri-lane, I feel here.
Well, they can't all farm. I mean, you know,
someone's got to support.
Yeah. It's like, so yeah, I think Gyrocopter will be that kind of support Gyro almost, right? Because he's just got good spells, I guess. Also, yeah, that's the only reason I can possibly see. Or would they go support Siren? Jeez, I don't know, LD. Let's see.
You can see back at the Beyond the Summit studio, got the nice headphones here. Corsair didn't send me any. But
by the way, I noticed
we'll pretend these are Corsair headphones.
you just sat next to an empty chair.
This is where you should be, period.
You got to get something on that chair.
Where's DPM when you need her? She's got these pandas, but pandas aren't here. I don't know what to do. Kawa, save me. Get a panda right now. Make yourself useful, man. Go. He's running to get a panda. So you guys actually you met Kawa in Poland.
Yeah. Kawa was there. It was great to see him. I had 3 meals a day with Kawa. So yeah, he was a cool dude.
3 a day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Saturday we were there Saturday and Sunday, and we all went and had lunch together and breakfast and everything together. So I was with Kara 3 meals a day. It was like,
See, I have a co-caster now. I don't need you, Pyrian. We can end the call.
oh, I can't see it on the thing.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes
But
delayed. You'll see it
probably
soon.
knows more about Dota than I do.
The last time I had a panda here, I may or may not have knocked him off the desk rather
Oh God.
unceremoniously. So,
Okay.
for
Now
anyone
we're
who's
good.
wondering what's going on, we have all 10 players in the lobby, but we're waiting about 1 minute for Hugo, I guess the French caster, judging by the name, to join. Damn Frenchies.
God, yeah. Look at all these. Oh no, there's Hugo. Hugo's there.
Yeah.
Frog TV? Really?
What?
Wow.
You don't like that name?
No, no, look, Lucic. No, well, I mean, if they're French and they call themselves Frog TV, that's kind of like, I guess that's kind of funny. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know what that. Like, is that a reference to Frogger?
I guess I
Or
assume so. Well, maybe it's. Let me have a look. I'm gonna look it up. I've got the internet right here, LD.
you're missing the panda shot right now.
Oh, really? Oh no, let me see. No, I'm not. I'm still on the picking screen.
You'll see it soon. It's got a very
Okay, I
special
can't
Twitter
wait.
handle. So Pyrian, who are you rooting for in this match? Fnatic, the team who didn't pick PL, or mouz, the team who did pick PL?
Um, I was going to be rooting for mouz. I know that as a caster I should say neutral.
Mhm.
But I mean
Oh
sorry.
my god.
I've met Black and a couple of the other mouz guys, and I know Cinderin, so I like them. But they picked PL, so I automatically would like to see Fnatic win. So I can't tell now. It's 50-50.
The anguished cries of your baby child.
My ignored child. Yeah, no, she's fine. Mrs. Flax is going to look after her, but yeah, it's hot here. It's like I don't know what it is in American. It's 32 degrees. Let me look it up what it is. But basically, it's incredibly hot. It's like sort of 80s or something stupid like that. 90s. It's in the 90s.
The
Dude.
90s.
Yeah, seriously, it's hella hot.
It's
So,
like
yeah, the
it's like
kids are
90
really-
every day here. So
Well, yeah, of course, yeah.
I ain't feeling too sorry for you.
But we don't have air conditioning in this country. Nobody. No shops, no people. There are no fans. We just have to lie around in the heat. Miserable.
Fly around and complain a lot. A lot. He's still complaining.
Yeah. What's the matter? There you go. Had to open her juice for her, you see. It's tough being a parent, LD. There's the panda. Now I see him.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's you, Pyrian.
I like it.
After your transformation is complete.
Yeah. He looks pretty happy.
So, looks like the teams are getting ready, guys. We should be loading into our AP remake very soon. I am going to say I'm also rooting for Fnatic. I'm a huge Black fanboy. I love him a lot. He's a fantastic personality, great player, but I can't root for a team that goes full PL. I can't do it.
You can't. And Naga Siren as well. It's like it's like the anti-team fight
Yeah.
team to me. And but anyway, do you think maybe? No, I'm just going to say something stupid.
Say it. Say it now.
I was gonna say, could you put Naga Siren in the lane with PL and sing if things get bad, just so she can sort of bodyguard him, if you know what I mean, or is that stupid?
Yeah, I mean, their draft, Naga's probably going to be a support hero. So she's actually a really strong support because she offers you a lot of control. She's got the net, the ultimate that, sleeps everyone, and the Riptide, a lot of minus armor. So although she scales decently with farm as an illusion hero, she doesn't really need farm. The main thing she needs is levels. Once you get, say, level 6, she's pretty useful. Once you get level 11, you're good to go for the rest of the game. And if you manage at level 16, you have the ult with a 1-minute cooldown. So that's where,
God, that's crazy.
if you have Naga with a 1-minute cooldown and you have PL, oh wait, did they pick one around hero? They're going for Tinker now.
Uh-oh.
So I didn't see anything in chat, but they must have basically said, okay, we picked her on hero. We didn't mean to pick PL. I hope it's the PL they're replacing. Otherwise, this is a very greedy team.
Yeah. Honestly, if they pick the Tinker, then I'll be happy. If they said, "Oh, can we swap Tinker for PL for Tinker?" I think Fnatic would probably agree to that, right? I would, for sure. I'd say, "Yeah, go ahead, take Tinker." But he is also an awesome. He's a fun hero.
Yeah, Tinker's a lot. Well, he can be fun. He could also stall the game for ages, but it'll be a Fatsa Tinker, I imagine. So that's something I'm very excited to see. No, okay, Fatsa Puck. So they replaced the PL. And I'm curious, I guess Koikfa is going to be playing it, and Black will be on the Gyro. So mouz have a really good turtling team, a really good split push team, a pretty good team fight team as well. Fnatic have to get a lot of work done here in the early to mid game. They've got some options to do it as well, but we'll talk more about the draft in a second. Let's introduce the teams. On the Dire side, you've got Team Mousesports, Koikfa handling the Tinker, Cinderin on the support Naga Siren, Potts playing the Bane, solo mid will be Fata on his signature Puck, and then of course Black, the Gyrocopter, one of his favorite heroes, heading to the top lane.
Sorry, and I'll do Fnatic. Sorry, I was
Do it.
I was looking at the black guys.
The panda.
Okay, you've got Fly on the Windrunner, No Tail on the Visage, Era on the Lifestealer, Trixie on the Prophet, and Hanny on the Dragon Knight. I played Dragon Knight the other day, LD, for the first time, I think.
That hero has a lot of cosmetics.
He does. I've got loads of Dragon Knight items. I was like, oh wow. He's like, yeah, that's why. This is why I was playing him. I got a shield. I was like, I'm gonna try this out.
How can one man possibly hold all these swords?
Seriously.
He's got like 30 swords. How impractical is that? He has to travel around with a wardrobe change, basically.
Pretty fun. I like turning into a dragon. Never gets old. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
But
that must be painful though.
The dude's armor, like, it's just ridiculous. Just off the hook ridiculous. I had like 50 armor by the end of the game.
Yeah. Fortunately, Fnatic lift a lot. Hani and Fly are big weightlifters, so they can handle the heavy armor. Not so sure about some of these other DK mids though.
Yeah.
Have you seen Super? Super does not lift. I'll tell you that right now.
No, I haven't.
But he plays a lot of
doesn't
DK.
lift. I've seen Kawa. A strong breeze would blow that boy over. He needs to get some good meat in him. I tell you, eat some burgers or something.
He tries. He's been eating a lot.
I know. Yeah. He does need to eat something. I tell you. He's skinny, man. Makes me feel portly.
You are portly, Pyrian. Portly Pyrian.
Compared to Kawa.
Yeah. Everyone's portly compared to Kawa.
You hear me talking, Kawa?
Oh, he hears you. He hears every last word.
Good.
He's making faces. Just imagine him making all kinds of faces. So, as far as the lanes go, it's game 1 of a best of 3. Mousesports versus Fnatic for the Corsair Summer Tour 2013. Dragon Knight versus Puck mid. Pretty even, maybe a slight edge to the Puck. But both heroes should get farm. It's hard to harass DK out of lane. The off lane, Mousesports, they sent Tinker bottom, correctly predicting that Fnatic wanted to aggressive try. So they actually get away with an off-lane solo Tinker, which normally is not something you want to do, but in this case, is going to work out well. So I'd say Mouse have to be really happy about that. And then the tri lane, Bane, Gyro, as well as Naga versus a Visage, Windrunner, Lifesteal tri lane. This tri lane should favor Fnatic through the early going. They've got the better burst damage with the Visage in the lane, but for Mouse, strong defensive try, and they've always got Ensnare to get them out of trouble, and you don't want to tower dive Gyro without creep support. So I think overall, I think Mouse have the slightly better lanes here, but not overwhelmingly so. It'll mostly come down to player execution.
Right. I mean, with the Bane, with Fiend's grip and the damage from Gyro, that's a great way to kill Lifestealer, right? So yeah, and I mean they can set it up with the song and everything. They have it's good initiation. I like that, singing and walking into the bad guys, right? So here's a question: can you sing and blink or force staff and get yourself in there quicker?
Yeah, you can actually song to the side and then TP, and it'll still be going off when you arrive. I saw one team do that to gank a split pushing Tinker. Actually, wow. That was I believe that was in the Alienware Cup or maybe Red Bull ECL. That was in the Asian scene, but
that's pretty nifty.
Definitely still works in the Western scene. And Fnatic, they're actually going to give up on the aggressive tri lane here. They'll rotate one hero off the lane, sensing that Era's not going to die and they can't really get any kills in this lane. So they'll send Visage bottom, and basically Fnatic are saying, we will give away some free farm on your Gyro, but we want to try and slow down your off-lane Tinker. Yeah. We also want to get an early level 6 on our Visage.
It's like he said about Tinker being able to shut a game down or grind it out and become a pain. Having to fight a sort of fed Tinker is so blooming hard. And of course he's getting March, so they're definitely thinking of that. Then, oh wait, what's No Tail coming around the back for some...
Casually walks all the way across the map to cancel a salve that was almost done.
Just in time. Perfect.
So if I was I thought maybe No Tail would actually want to just ward off the Ancients, but so far Koikfa hasn't started stacking them yet, so he doesn't really need to, but they'll dual lane bottom, they'll try and slow down the Tinker's boots of travel. They are giving away free farm on Gyro, but as far as the CS goes in general, it does seem to be favoring Mouse. The main thing is Fata being a beast as usual on Puck. He's 14-7 to the 10-2 of Handi's Dragon Knight.
So, obviously with Dragon Knight, the thing is, his dragon blood gives him that sick armor. So is that what makes him... He can just basically hang around in lane, even if against a ranged guy like Puck, and just soak it up, right?
Yeah, exactly. So he can take more punishment than other solos. And As a result, even though he's melee, even though he's got to be closer to the creep wave to auto attack.
But look at that, his health regen. I mean, so wait, do you still max breathe fire first? I'm guessing, right?
Unless you are Airman from Virtus Pro, he hates breathe fire. He maxes the passive, the Dragon's Blood, and Dragon Tail. But he's the only player who does that. Everyone else maxes breathe fire, and I mean everyone. He's too hipster for us.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's 300 damage. It's pretty peppy.
Peppy. It's a good word.
It's pretty peppy.
Hani does have a haste rune, and the beauty of getting a haste rune is you probably get 2 runes off of that. Oh, he sees a courier coming in mid.
Oh, man.
Not
I
gonna
love
go.
that courier, too. I've got that one. The G1 League courier. I love that thing.
Oh, this
I
could
wonder
be
if he's
trouble.
thinking he could haste in there and kill it. Is it bait?
Yeah, well, that would have been a really bad engage. If Fata went for that rune, he'd probably give up first blood. But so far, very passive game. Both teams getting pretty good farm. Offlane Tinker, not the best CS, but Koikva's not dying, and as a result, is in pretty good shape. I would like to see him stack these H-hits, though. They aren't warded for the time being. There is an Observer ward here for the Radiant, but just gives them rune vision, nothing else.
Yeah.
And actually, he's going to sentry the camp, maybe thinking it was blocked off.
Yeah, no, I guess he must have. Because especially when the Visage went right through there, you would have thought he would have, but...
Going on past top lane, power shots there. Going to take a decent amount of damage. Does get netted, the Shackle to fly as well. This could be our first blood. And no tail Dota. How unfortunate. Looks like Fly was lagging. What a time. And Era, I think, is about to get the killing blow. Oh, there's Nightmare being cast by Pos, but he's got to turn around before he can use it.
Yeah.
I think Pos is dead here.
Yeah, he must be. I mean, if you breathe on him, he's gonna die. But yeah, so yeah, I think I'm gonna say that was not a tactical.
Oh, you know what? You know what? If they don't get this kill, Fly, because he disconnected, his hero turned around immediately to run back to base. So he won't get off the last auto attack, which he should have been able to get off. So if Fnatic doesn't get first blood, this disconnect is going to screw them so badly.
Yeah.
And Era might die here as well, because he doesn't have Rage anymore. Black already has Boots, has the slightly higher base move speed. Oh, sorry, actually they're the same. I thought Lifestealers was lower. Guess I'm wrong about that.
Lifestealer has 365 move speed, so I think he's gonna get Paz, right?
Yeah, he should unless Paz somehow gets slept here, but I don't think it'll be in time.
I mean, if Paz nightmares himself, he doesn't have to turn around, and then Era can't hit him.
Yeah, that's only for one. Yeah, actually, he has no nukes. You're right, so he can't actually kill him. Yeah,
But
he
there
might be
must
able
be
to
a
live.
cast time. If he just hammers his hotkey for nightmare, the time it takes for Era to get his arm back and swing it, maybe he'll cast it in that time.
Yeah, if he's self-nightmaring, actually, this could be a self-save. It's gonna be bad if Fnatic don't get this kill and they end up giving up first blood. I imagine they're gonna be peeved because Fly should have been able to get the last auto attack here.
Yeah, he should.
Here we go.
Oh wait, now this ain't go. Okay, here we go.
All is revealed. 3, 2, 1. Who's gonna get the first blood? Pause self-sleep.
Nightmare.
Gets it off. Oh, and he denies too. Oh, and now Era's on the run. Era's in trouble. The net's cooling down. This could be a first blood going the other way. Fly as well, trying to hoof it out. Era's actually going to run to the north, then back south. The net comes through. Rocket Barrage doing a lot of damage. There's a shackle shot. And I think Era's going to live. Cinnerin's diving a bit for this. Oh, that's self-sleep. Too good.
I told you.
I'm pretty sure without that disconnect, he would have gotten off the killing blow in time.
Oh god, yeah.
That sucks. That really sucks. But hey, it's Fnatic's own internet at play, so they can't really be too mad. If Mouse paused there, then they'd be really pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's like, yeah. Well, a little bit of revenge, maybe.
And so for the time being, I'm still saying Mouse are in a good position here. Because they have a free farm Puck mid, 31 and 10. That's going to be an early Blink Dagger. And if either Tinker or Puck comes online in the mid game, before Fnatic group up as 5, one of these heroes by himself, which can just completely shut down a push in its tracks. The threat of a Blink Dream Coil or just March Spam will make it very hard for Fnatic to engage into it. So not getting the first blood there, as well as the fact that Puck is farming, it's okay that Tinker isn't. They just need one of these heroes to get big, and Fata is getting big.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, you know that Black's awesome at farming, especially, you know, you give him a hero that's amazing at farming like Gyro, you know he's going to be fine. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a long haul, LD, a long haul.
Yeah, this has the makings of a more passive game as far as Mouse's lineup goes, but if you're Fnatic, you do not want to sit back and trade. When you're up against Tinker, Naga, if you let the Naga get to level 6, oh, we're having to die bottom lane. Koikva in trouble, No Tail coming in, he's got a level 1 soul assumption, needs one more hit to get this kill, actually make it 2. He's juking into the trees, No Tail's probably giving up the first blood the other way, no, he gets it. Then he pays with his life. They're going to lose 2, though. Trixie to fall as well. Double kill for Pos. And it's actually 2-1 right now, because that was a deny earlier for mousesports top lane.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they got the first blood, Pyrian. They got the
Yeah.
first blood.
And there you go. I guess you know, that's the first blood. I guess. Wait, why was it? Oh yeah, because of the dinner. Because of the dinner. I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah. Without that pause, I don't think that happens. But it's unfortunate. It is what it is. And now for Fnatic, that they can't be trading like that. If they're getting a tower as well, that's okay. First blood, it's an alright trade, but they don't want to continue to make those trades. They really need to get some pressure up in the mid game, like around the 10 to 15 minute mark. That's where Fnatic want to start pushing towers. They have to do it before Tinger gets his boots of travel, before Puck gets the blink dagger. They've got a window here, I would say up until 20 minutes or so, but you go beyond that, and then they'll need things like mech as well as pipe, and even though they have a decent ganking lineup, Mouse just have so many ways to disengage. Puck is hard to lock down. Naga can just song and walk away. Bane can self-sleep to buy time, and eventually Blackwell is BKB. So.
Yeah. Tinker is going to stack these Ancients for a triple stack and then farm them. So, yeah. I think maybe... well, what are they going to do? They've got smoke. I wonder if No-Tail was just thinking about setting up a gank here. But he's just kind of chilling there.
Yeah, level 4 Visage is not the best smoke anchor. Generally...
No, if he was with some friends.
Yeah, the problem is his friend is a level 3 fly on the Windrunner who doesn't offer much of his own either. They don't really have the best roaming supports. Their supports are really strong in the lane, but if you want to roam, you'd much rather have things like Shadow Demon, Rubik, and then Alina follow-up, Twin-Headed Dragon, some good AoE lockdown, some good burst, which they're a bit lacking on.
Once he gets his familiars, though, they're great at pushing. So so they've gone for, like you said, DK's good at pushing, Prophet good at pushing.
Coil
Visage
mid.
good at pushing.
Hani getting aggressive here. He might be in trouble, though. The coil is about to break. Hani's going to break it on the flip side. Doesn't run away a little bit too... Runs away a bit too soon, I should say. Now they're diving mid.